Now, these are the 3 coins which the gentleman, who did happen to be a black man, and he was riding fairly sweet as well. These are the 3 coins which he got. These are duplicates of them. I'm not going to tell you how many I have, but there we go. 1965, Elizabeth II, de Gratia Regina, FD. On the back is Churchill, no denomination. Then next up, got a picture, Thomas Jefferson on the front. And it says peace on top and friendship at the bottom. Again, no denomination. And then these, I still have a few of these. They are my pride and joy. It was given to me from my great-grandfather. Well, no, my grandfather, Ernst Minda. Helvetico, I don't know, Confederatio Helvetica. From Frank, Schweiz. Or Schweiz. Schweizer, maybe. 1968. Now, what is the value of these coins? Well, the 2 without denominations probably don't necessarily have a particular value other than the collectors. But what I find interesting is when I went to the shop to get a look at my coins, he was not interested in anything that was not American, first of all. And second of all, he was only interested in swindling me for every dime he could possibly get. Now, this coupled with the fact that when I tried to sell some football cards and the gentleman in the store used sleight of hand to steal my Joe Montana rookie card, this is the second time I've dealt with collectors who are in the business only for the purpose of making for themselves. And this is not just linked to collectors, I swear. Because the fact of the matter is, whether you recognize it or not, whether you believe it or not, the American businessman in general, not every single one, obviously, is more loyal to coin than the stability and fruition of their own clientele. And yet you have given them more rights than any personhood possibly could, be them homosexual or heterosexual, be them man or woman or confused as to what they want to be. You have given entities, businesses, personhood, such that they have the protections of businesses and yet the protections of personhood. And this is what they do. They steal from us. So I gave to him because he was charitable. And one more word. Any man who tells you that they do not have a favorite Bible verse likely never read the Bible at all. Because I've read the Bible, and I always have a favorite. And this is my favorite. Leviticus 19. I'm not going to get the verse exactly right because I've gone to it so many times and I don't recite the verses. It's in Leviticus 19. Respect not the poor, nor admire the rich. And I'm going to claim that that colon right there is but. And then it says, by man's righteousness shall he be judged. So let us evaluate that. Respect not the poor. What could that possibly mean to you? Pause this before you continue. Think about it. And then we'll see if we agree. I say, to respect not the poor is not to wish them ill will or don't like them in any way, shape, or form, but rather do not seek to be like them, even though they get the best 10 to 20%, because the gleanings before the time of Ruth, the gleanings were, and at the time of Ruth, the gleanings were the best 10 to 20% of your crop. Now that best 10 to 20% goes to market, and the gleanings don't take place by the poor, and certainly not the stranger, who I will call animals. But then we have this other phrase. So we do not want you to be like the poor, but then admire not the rich. Think about that for a minute, and then pause this. See what you can come up with, and then continue. To me, respect not the rich. No, is it not? Oh, they're different words, aren't they? Admire not the rich. Because we go to the other words. We go to the words of the wealth of the gospel of wealth. When we connect this and we say that with great wealth comes great responsibility. So is it truly desirous to have a great abundance of wealth and have all that responsibility to use it to help your fellow man? Is it not temptation, the very existence of more than one needs? Think about that. And then we have the final phrase. But by a man's righteousness shall he be judged. So the value of your merchant account, the value of your stocks, the value of your bonds, the value of your fucking car or truck or boat or whatever else you could purchase with any coin has no value at all. Only your self-respect, the respect you give to others, and the value you see in friendships. For wealth, my friends, is found in friendships and health, not in fucking riches.